everyone, and welcome to another episode of Real Rap Reviews. I'm JP Bonilla, and today I will be doing our first video game review, and it's Spider-Man 2, the newest release on the PS5. Came out like 2 weeks ago, but I'm finally reviewing it today because I finished it a couple days ago, and finally have time to make this video. So what did I think of this game? Amazing! Another hit from Insomniac Games. I loved it, loved it, loved it, loved it. And wow. Let's just get into why I love this game. So first, the story was really solid. Kraven was a really awesome villain. Man, they really built him up so well as a huge threat. I loved how they adapted a lot of Kraven's Last Hunt, which is one of the greatest Spider-Man storylines of all time. Just wonderful to see that adapted. And this review will have spoilers, just to put that out there. So yeah, this is a spoiler. Basically, Kraven's goal in this game is that he does not want God to decide when he dies. He himself wants to decide when he dies and how he dies. And how he wants to die is that he wants to find the toughest, most dangerous killer he could find and have him kill Kraven. So yeah, that's why he does end up kidnapping so many Spider-Man villains and takes them on one-on-one. And he does end up killing each of them one-on-one. He stole and kidnapped from the raft Shocker, Vulture, and the Scorpion. Kills them all. Rest in peace to those three villains. I was really shocked that they killed them off. That's crazy, but it added more stakes and it made Kraven look dangerous as hell. And he does actually kill Spider-Man initially, but the symbiote does save Spider-Man. But if that doesn't show you how much of a threat Kraven is, then I don't know what will, because in this game, he is absolutely dangerous. I love that we're getting more Kraven adaptations, even with the movie coming out next year. Very, very excited for that. Another villain that was great in this game, Venom, the other main villain, and he was really, really good, voiced by Tony Todd, who did a great job voice acting. Just loved his voice acting. My only issue is that I wish we had so much more Venom in this game. I feel like we didn't have that much. And I don't mean like, you know, in the beginning when Harry had Venom and he was Agent Venom fighting with Spidey, which we did have Agent Venom earlier, which was so awesome to see. I mean like big alien, big ugly teeth looking Venom. I wish we had more of that, because initially it was Harry controlling the symbiote, but when the symbiote's fully in control, it is just awesome. And it does one thing that people loved about Ultimate Spider-Man, the video game, which is that you get to play as Venom. And that is just so fun to do. You're just throwing people around, kicking some ass. It was great. Absolutely great. I loved that. Just playing as Venom again was really, really, really cool. Again, wish he had a little bit more time in this game as the big alien that, we know and love. But, it was still great. It was still great. Can't complain. Speaking of stuff that was adapted, they definitely took a bit of inspiration from a game that used to be my favorite Spider-Man game of all time, Spider-Man Web of Shadows. One game that I really love and adore because as a kid I grew up playing this game a lot, as well as Spider-Man Friend or Foe. Basically there is a symbiote invasion of New York after Harry and Venom fuse together again and become one. And this is really the closest we'll get to a remastered version of Web of Shadows. It was just so awesome, and it shows so much of the power that Venom possesses. Is just great. Really, really cool to see. I really love Spider-Man Web of Shadows, so to have this storyline in this game gave me so much nostalgia. Just love it, love it, love it. The story with Peter and Miles balancing life and being Spider-Man is really, really well done. I loved how it showed the struggles of them having to do it and the consequences that it carries. In the beginning of the game, Spider-Man has to fight Sandman, both Spider-Men, and this is happening when Peter is supposed to be teaching because he got a teaching job, but he leaves the class to go fight, and he's gone for a while, and the principal notices, and he gets fired from his job. So it just shows the consequences of being Spider-Man, because it's like, what do you do? Do you just continue teaching, or do you go out there and save the city from getting destroyed by the Sandman? It's just really well done. And then there's other issues like, Peter trying to manage his time with MJ and buying Aunt May's house, and so on. It's just, typical Spider-Man. You love to see it adapted in this game. MJ and Harry were also really good in this game. It was cool to play as MJ and have her kick some butt too. Lots of great stories with Harry, and also Norman, who is super desperate to keep his son alive, of course. And he does so much in this game to try to get his son back alive and well. He is really desperate, like I said, especially since he lost his wife. But it looks like the next game we will finally get the Green Goblin. It's just very, 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 very exciting. Very exciting. You can tell because I said very a lot of times. I'm very sorry. But yeah, Green Goblin, that's something that's been built up over the last 3 games. Venom's been built up the last 2 games, but Green Goblin, like, it is bound to happen, and it's finally probably going to happen next game, and I look forward to it. Now, I'm curious, will we get the traditional Green Goblin, the one I prefer? I really prefer that one. Or are we going to get an actual Green Goblin where he's just a whole monster like we got in the Ultimate Comics and Spider-Verse? Or maybe we got both. I wouldn't mind getting both. I don't mind the other Green Goblin. It's just I prefer traditional Green Goblin because that's the one I grew up with, and that's the one that's honestly just the best. No disrespect to Ultimate Green Goblin, but it's just like, I don't really like the Hulk look. I don't hate the look of Ultimate Green Goblin. It's just, yeah. But yeah, up next, also, the graphics just absolutely fantastic. I love how NYC even looks more amazing in this game. You can explore more cities. It's just really well done. I loved how, all the side stories, like you could just go around and help the city. It's just really cool, really, really cool. The side stories are really good for Peter. For Miles, it was like, like, it was like whatever, but it was still fun. I like the extra stuff and everything. But yeah, that was really cool to see. And much like the last 2 games, the gameplay is still top tier and the best a Spider-Man game will offer, of course. Just awesome combat. It is an absolute blast to play. I really loved and enjoyed it. I was spending hours and hours in this game, and I still am, because there's still some side missions that I haven't finished yet. But I finished the main story, the main stuff, everything, and some of the main side missions. But yeah, with that said, now what is the rating for this game? I think I can confidently give this a 4.5 out of 5 stars, or a 9 out of 10. Just really well done. Probably my favorite game this year. Just good, just really good, really, really good. I definitely recommend it if you haven't picked it up. If you're looking for it when it's cheaper, definitely get it on Black Friday. It is great, absolutely great. It's a blast. I promise you guys, you will have fun with it. But yeah, it is a 4.5 stars out of 5. So with that said, thank you guys again for watching Real Rap Reviews. I will be doing some more video game ones. We'll see what the next one will be. But be sure to check out my review of the Marvels, which I did yesterday. And, well, I actually recorded it before this video. But, this is releasing on a Saturday, so yesterday. But anyways, as I was saying, be sure to check that out. Be sure to check out the other content, and like and subscribe if you loved what you see. And comment too. What did you think about this game? Did you like it? Did you love it? Do you agree with me? Do you not? I would love to hear all of your opinions. But with that said, thank you guys again, and I'll see you guys on the next Real Rap Reviews.
No one ever cared what you said, but to say that means never listening to what mom say. Always had a dream on moving out my mom's place. Always hesitating when it came to putting on the wrong face. When it came to putting it on face. When it came to building up a better being, but a better being. Never been in the back of your thoughts. Never ever thought you'd ever see him, but I bet that you were heated, but you scream in the back of your thoughts. Nightmares and dreams in the back of your thoughts. Life with a meaning.